guys, this is Kenneth with another video. Hope you all are great and good. And today I come again with another setup for this week that I think is gonna be interesting. The first three setups I posted were GBP JPY, Euro GBP, and what else? Let me see. And I posted NAS 100. I set up on NAS 100, and it's actually currently playing out quite well. It has not moved as much as I wish it did, but it's actually looking good and it has potential. Okay, so I've been watching it and I'm kind of like liking what I'm seeing. So we had that reaction there. Remember when I posted we were here, and as you can see, price is potentially creating an inverse head and shoulders. So we can't trade it just yet. It is tradable at this stage, but I still want to wait for the best confirmation that I can get before I actually execute my trade, and it's gonna be the retest of this level and the break of the trend line at this stage. So yeah, NAS 100 is still not where we need it to be. Euro GBP, it played out quite well. Remember what I said is my focus would be on me getting some kind of a continuation correction from our purchase up, and as you can see, we did get something like that. All we need to draw this trend line here was 2 points, right? We have the first point here, the second point here. That's an indication that the market is likely gonna continue to the upside. So your trade will have been the stop loss just a little bit low, because there was a potential for price to come back and test this previous high again. And your target, as we said, would be up here with your trail stop loss currently just around those levels. So if price comes down to here, it's gonna tap you out and you're gonna be looking for another trade, but you will have kept about 1.28% right of the trade of the trade. So that's good. And the second trade that came out on Euro GBP is about here. As you can see, we had an impulsive move up. We had this sort of like double top formation and correction after breakout setup. So if you traded the Falcon method, you pretty much know about all of this. So this is what we have as a bullish flag, or a correction after breakout, as I like to call it. And we have 2 points as well. They indicating that the market will actually continue up around here. So naturally you want to have something like this, and you'll be looking for price to go up here, right? And price pushed up and we were watching. So look at my profits again, just above this area here is safer. So it's gonna be 1.25 plus 1 0.89. So that's not bad, right? Because you're getting roughly about 2% return on the two trades, and that's great. Okay, so they've worked out quite well. Another one is GBP JPY. On GBP JPY, we also saw a great move, so I don't know, I don't remember what side did I post about GBP JPY. Was it when we were here or when this was happening? Okay, I'm not sure, but if it's here, you obviously know the trade that came out there, and if it's here, still okay, right? We had our first sell-offs around here, which turned into a loss, and then I was able to get the second trade from the top there. All right, this is the other trade that I got from the top, and I was able to participate in the market, and I kept about 1% off of the trade. And right now I'm looking for the market to come to this blue box for me to get more selling opportunities to the downside. Okay, that's it. All pairs are not bad. They're still quite fresh and good, and you can still participate in the market looking at the setups, right? So now we have another setup that I want us to pay attention to. I just start where I am. So okay, so let's see. Eurjpy is another setup that I want us to pay attention to because it looks great. Looking at it from the higher time frames, is obviously a bullish, it was bullish long term. As you can see, we got some crazy buys there, and we got price to reverse at 140, and that brought us, if you look closely, we had a head and shoulders pattern, break of the previous low on the daily time frame, indicating that the market is currently bearish, and we had price reacting on this support, going back up to retest the neckline for more pushes up. So obviously on USD, on Eurjpy, I'm looking for price to go lower, and this is where you want to play it safe. I'm not yet in any trade, but I am looking to participate in this market. The best trades will come when price finally breaks below the first trend line. If I can get a continuation correction here or a bearish flag, I will be able to take the kind of trade that I'm looking for. Okay, and I'll be looking for price to really just go lower, just like that. Or the second thing that we can definitely look for will be a break, a retest of the lower trend line, then more push down, right? Same thing here, push down, retest, I'm sorry about that, retest, and more drops. So we are looking for that. Another scenario that can actually play out is price can go up, build up a rising wedge, a bigger one, before we drop. So on this one, you want to pay attention to this highs, because that's where you can get a good candlestick formation and actually execute a sell from the top for a long-term setup. So this is what I'm watching on Eurjpy. I'm looking for more selling opportunities, and again another pattern availed itself, which is what is increasing our confluence. So on this setup, we have an inverted, a head and shoulder, a bearish head and shoulders pattern. We have a deep crab as well. So if the market does push down here, right, we're gonna be expecting price to come around this level, which means you can actually use an ABCD pattern, and your targets will be somewhere around here. So that's it. Eurjpy this week is one of the setups that you want to pay attention to, because it can work out. If it doesn't, it's okay, right? It's okay. All we want to see is price push up, break the previous high, come back and retest. We'll be looking for bullish opportunities. Our buyers will change, but currently what the market is showing us is that there is the potential for price to continue down, because this is an impulsive move down, this is a correction, this is an impulse, this is a correction. So the likelihood of another impulse to the downside is there. And that's it for me, guys. If you enjoy this kind of content, again, do click on the subscription button there and the notification bell, so that you can be notified whenever I upload videos like this. Adios.